Welcome to the High School Huddle. I'm Oklahoman prep sports writer Ryan Aber, joined by newly minted video guru Brandon Chatmon. We'll jump right into it, Brandon. The big news of the week came not in basketball, but in football, where Mcgee's tandem of Jameel Owens and Stacy Mcgee announced their intentions to sign with Oklahoma. First of all, any surprise here?
No big surprises. I think both of those guys kind of felt like Oklahoma was the right place for him, especially with Jameel. He had a lot of people after him, but with Malcolm Kelly's decision, I think like Oklahoma was a good spot for Jameel.
And which one of these guys has a chance to contribute more quickly to this team?
I think both of these guys have a chance to contribute right away. I think Stacy's really good, but I also feel like Jameel, especially with Malcolm leaving, Oklahoma's going to need somebody who can stretch the field a little bit, especially a big target like Jameel. So I think at the end of the day, he might have the biggest impact right away.
And moving on to basketball, last week was a big tournament week here, especially right here in the city area, with the Putnam City Invitational and the McGinnis Classic. Putnam City had an impressive showing with Xavier Henry scoring 30 in the championship game against Putnam North. Then PC turned around and beat the Panthers soundly again Tuesday. Brandon, how good are the Pirates right now?
PC is, they're clearly the best team in the state in my mind, just simply because of Xavier Henry. There's nobody who can stop Xavier Henry right now. I mean, he puts up 30 points the night before, puts up 28, and it didn't seem like he had that many points, but he put up some pretty big numbers.
And McGinnis also had a good showing in its own tournament, beating Edmond Santa Fe in the championship game. Obviously, Daniel Orton gets a lot of attention, and rightly so, but how important are Ryan Randolph and Jeffrey Merritt to the Irish success?
I think those two guys are the key, especially offensively. I think Randolph, he really gets to the bucket and he makes plays inside, helps kind of take the pressure off of Orton, and Merritt outside hitting threes and just simply making big plays all over the court. Merritt is one of the most underrated players in the state, in my opinion.
Star Spencer had an impressive win over Douglas in the championship game down in Anadarko last weekend, but Douglas got the better of the Bobcats on Tuesday night at home. Which of these teams is the likeliest challenger to McGinnis for the Class 4A title?
To me, I think it's Star Spencer, just simply because last year they had a great showing in state, and they have a deeper team, I feel like, with Josh Davis, and they have some guards who are pretty good, and they might be able to kind of pressure McGinnis in the state tournament. So I'd say Star Spencer right now, but don't forget Douglas. Douglas is pretty talented as well.
That they are. One of the most surprising teams so far this season is Hera. They're undefeated heading into Friday night's matchup with an also undefeated Guthrie team. How good are they right now?
Hera is really good. I think a lot of people didn't know a lot about this team heading into the season, but they've got a lot of guys, especially big men. They have a 6'7" senior, a 6'5" junior inside, and they have a very good point guard who takes care of the ball and really runs the show. So Hera, while a lot of people knew about them, late in the season last year they played extremely well, and this year that's come out again, and they're undefeated heading into the Guthrie game this Friday.
Thanks for joining us on the High School Huddle. Check out News OK next week, where Brandon and I hit the road for the Oklahoman's annual tournament trip, where we'll be checking out some of the best tournament action across the state. We'll be reporting in the Oklahoman and on News OK with blogs and videos from the road. Thanks for joining us.